Hello there. We're back. Took quite a long break. I was considering another Let's Play. I recorded some Half-Life episodes. I uploaded one of them without checking the audio beforehand. Idiot. And the audio was a bit messed up, so I deleted that upload. And I thought, might as well go back to Risk of Rain. It is returning to Risk of Rain after all. Just adjusting my microphone a bit. I'm gonna call that out every time that happens. But yeah, I got a number generator here, 1 through 9. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're just gonna hit it a couple of times. And we got number 4, so that's handy. So we're just gonna do a handy run today. Give me one moment. I'm gonna turn on Do Not Disturb on Discord so I don't get any pings. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna do a handy run because the number generator has sealed our fate. I was probably gonna do the commando achievement, but I thought, I might as well just do a random survivor. Didn't want the drone to hit that guy. Now I'm wasted a drone. Anyway. I guess not that bad because I did choose handy. I didn't exclude it from the number generator. I just excluded my 3 least favorites. I don't think I need to say their names again because you should already know by now. Missed that completely. I wasn't expecting to hit it either. And the time I haven't been doing this, I've just been focusing on at least starting a routine for the morning because usually I don't really do anything unless I have school. Then I'll wake up early. But I've recently thought, why not just try to consistently wake up earlier. So yeah, I've been trying that out a bit. I kept getting scared by my alarms because I set 3 of them. I have one of them early, and then it's just like every 15 minutes it'll start another one, and it's about 4 alarms. So I already stopped the first early one, and I was already awake. I already got my stuff done. And then the other one, no wait, I skipped one of them. So it's I think it's 5:45, then 6:15, then 6:30. But I woke up at the 5:45 one. I did my stuff, and then I'm sitting here just watching some YouTube, and my 6:15 alarm goes off, and it scares the shit out of me because I forgot about it. So I'm like, okay, let me stop that one. And I continue doing my own thing, and then boom, the 6:30 alarm goes off, and I'm like, Jesus, shut up. Yeah, that was my warning. I got scared by my alarms, but everything else was normal. Took a cold shower because I'm just that kind of person. I did some push-ups because I need to be more active. I don't really work out, which I probably should. But yeah, that's what I was doing. This is an early recording too. Normally I record around sometime after 3. This is 7:45 in the morning, so 2 hours after I woke up. Not the healthiest option, but you know what? I already had plenty of time to actually wake up. The push-ups really help somebody wake up. And a cold shower just kind of hits you. It's like you step in, it's like, ah! Like you step into a warm shower and you're just like, oh, yeah, that's nice. You step into a cold shower and you're just like... As you can see, I am really full of energy, so... It's not like It's not like I woke up and I'm just like, might as well record, I gotta get on that grind, It was just like, no, I'm already awake. I feel like doing something, and I'm just gonna record. Because I haven't done that in a while. I think I did the Half-Life episodes last Wednesday. Today is Sunday. It was last Wednesday. I think I did the Half-Life episodes, or this episode 2 of Half-Life, which that's when I finally realized the audio is all screwed up. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna take a little break now. Yeah, I'm back. not that exciting. It's not like anybody really watches. I did get 1 like on my most recent video, the Origin run. I did change the title. That's one thing. Instead of just calling it the Origin run, I thought of, you know what, I really needed to pee during that recording. I'm just gonna call it like to earn a bathroom break. An hour and 40-minute run, multiple runs because I failed spectacularly. But just that, you have to do that to earn a bathroom break. That was pretty much what I was thinking of. It's like I did mention quite a few times how much I just needed to pee, but it was ruined by my inability to complete the Origin run first try because I had to fight the Dire Seeker. That was fun. That was a fun recording. I was planning on coming back and doing the Origin Plus, so that's all the artifacts plus the artifact of Origin, and then maybe Origin Plus Extreme, which is all the artifacts plus Origin and no picking up items. But I'll probably do those later because I don't want to put myself through torture right now. I mean, if I have enough knowledge, it shouldn't be too difficult. But as we saw during the actual Origin run, it was fairly difficult because you needed good enemies to start with. You needed to make sure you didn't die spectacularly. Just keep an eye on everything. I mean, you saw how the bison got me. You probably heard my scream when I was talking about, yeah, these bison should be fine as long as I stay away from them. And then he slaps me in the ass. Yeah. I do really like playing this game and recording it. And I recently went back, I listened to some of my older recordings, and I can definitely feel the progression of me speaking into a microphone. Because at first it was kind of like this, you know, just the occasional, it's kind of deeper, kind of quieter. And now I'm just like talking normally. It might be a bit loud, but I could always just like adjust the volumes if necessary. But definitely tell that I've gotten a bit more comfortable in recording this. Mostly because I know what I want to say most of the time. While before it's just like I'm just trying to fish for anything to say. Honestly, this isn't too bad for Handy. He is a pretty fun character. You're just a robot and you punch shit. You know, what more could you ask? What more could you ask for? Not to mention I got a barbed wire charge field generator and a behemoth very quickly, so it's another good thing. And I'm not sure what kind of run this will be. I might just like continue looping. Maybe eventually I'll turn on sacrifice and try to get a breaking run. But once that crashes, it'll also stop the recording. So I'll just have to start recording another segment where it's like, yeah, we crashed the game, and then I'll just have to do the outro, and yeah, and it shouldn't be much of a problem. There's that buzzing. Where the fuck is it coming from? It's getting pretty loud. There we go. I really haven't figured out the buzzing, but it's not coming out that much, so I just a big hit there. I should be careful. And as I say that, I die. Whatever. Goodbye, good run. Yeah, this is the part of the series where, we're mostly just playing the game. There are a few unlocks to get, but this isn't a 100% series like Brickroads was. This is inspired by it, but it's similar in its own way. It's similar in a way. I am kind of doing the same thing where I'm starting from scratch, except I'm not going for the full 100%. I'm just playing the game. I'm playing exactly like just somebody who got their progress reset. You just play the game, you get the unlocks that you want. Any unlocks that you happen to get, that's great. And just play the game. I'll maybe consider getting 100%. But that'll probably just come naturally. There are the achievements that I will have to farm. And I might do videos on those ones. But it's mostly just going to be playing the game. Like I said, the series is going to go on indefinitely, and part of that means just playing the game for fun. I'm trying to consider whether or not I should farm for these. I'll probably farm for the syringe. Syringes are good. Oh, it's fallen. I just drop my syringe. Now the ground has increased attack speed. Oh no! Oh, this is bad. Trying to think if I should, I don't think there's that many items around, so I'll just try to find the teleporter. There's a box over here. I do have the captain's bridge too, but I wanna save that until I hit the teleporter, because then I'll know that I have the money. Indy is a bit more of a slow-paced character too. I mean, you have to wind up. All of your attacks pretty much have wind-ups. To get the drones, you need to use the wind-up attacks. You do have the overclock, which helps, but it only helps so much. I don't have that many good items, I just realized, but the syringe should help. And eventually I'll get more than just a syringe. Soon enough I will be the factory of drugs. The steroid factory. There's a Colossus. How much is this chest? 82. There's a rusty jetpack. Bonk. There's our charge field generator again. Thank you. Such a good item. Would you look at that? And it just gets bigger for each one. There's our toxic centipede. That's another great item. And barbed wire. Wow. Okay, we have 3 out of like the 5 melee character items, because it would be barbed wire, frost relic, charge field generator, toxic centipede, and the Tesla coil. Maybe fireman's boots too, but that's mostly for running away from enemies. I'm gonna get the monster tooth here. I did not mean to hit that. All right. Off to another pretty good start. We don't have the behemoth, unfortunately, but we do have the jetpack, which I do like. Means we actually have some vertical movement. Any mobility items are great. We have 2 large chests up here too, so that means we could also have a chance of getting our behemoth. But we got another charge field. I think this just means more damage, which is great. Beating embryo. I do have the captain's brooch, so that means I can get 2 chests. There's a chance. Send the drones. Alright, I'm debating whether or not I should go back for those multi-shops. I'm gonna do it. Got all the time in the world. I think there's also an imp shrine there too, so that's another reason. Get all of the loot. I'm going to adjust my microphone again. There we go. Like I said, I'm calling it out every time because I'm adjusting again. Because I don't want you guys to be confused by the noise of my microphone just going. I don't know what that is. I think my microphone is just like kind of moving. Slid it a bit. Okay, life savings, it's alright. I'll get the gasoline. We already have 2 scarves. We don't need any more. So 1 scarf is warm enough. Okay, two scarves. Maybe if you're like in Antarctica. Now 3 though, it's a bit much. Okay, your neck is gonna be cooked. Not to mention it's probably just uncomfortable. Ah, those stone golems. They always screw me up than just clapping me. I mean, parents are bigger, but they're like less of a problem, it seems. Maybe they're like more expensive for the director to summon, so can't really get elites. But then elite rock golems are easier to spawn, maybe. I don't know. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass and hoping it'll work. Yeah, we got the disposable missile launcher back there, though. Go ahead and drop the chest. 202. What is this? Some severe economic inflation in Petrichor 5. Oh! There we go. We're good. The panic noises of shoestring. Anyway, let's get this snow globe. Useless. I'm getting missiles. Can't fire them yet because they still haven't moved out. Yeah, I thought the randomizer for my survivor was just like a last minute decision. Like I thought, who am I gonna play? I might play Commando, get that achievement, but I'm like, no, I'll just play somebody random, you know. And since you hit a random generator and it like automatically starts at a number, it's probably not gonna hit that number again. So that's why I hit it twice. So it'll hit one, get away from that first number, and then just hit it again, and hopefully it'll be something different. I need to keep my hands on the keyboard. Man. I was hoping it would land on maybe somebody a bit faster paced, but you know what? Handy works. Like, at least I just get to punch stuff. That's all a man could dream of, right? Just wake up one day and it's like, man, I really want to punch things. I really want to be a robot janitor with a hammer. I really just want to be a robot janitor with a hammer, you know? There's the buddy. Hold on, we gotta see the handy buddy. I'll make sure I switch these out just so they don't despawn. There's another syringe. That's nice. It's always nice to get more drugs. I don't know how a robot can use drugs though. I don't know. I think maybe robots just like drugs, you know. Hey, it's the handy buddy. I love how they added custom models for the crudely drawn buddies. It's just a nice touch, you know? Yeah, I had to go into the randomizer. I had to make sure I got the correct amount of characters. I was going to do 10. Like, you know, I might exclude 2 of them, but I realized there's 3 characters that I don't like. So I had to quickly remember, oh yeah, there's 3. I am wondering what I will do next time. I think I might just like do a specific challenge run with maybe Commando. Just reach the 3rd stage and quickly hit the teleport. I'm gonna adjust my mic around again. I would like it pointed towards me. That's the main thing. Like most of the time I just have to rotate it so that it's pointed towards me. It just feels like it's at a better angle. Like, I don't know how much of a difference it makes. This is more of a surround, omnidirectional microphone, I guess. But I just like it pointed towards me because it feels like it makes more sense. Like, I'm the one talking. It's like if you were a singer and you had the microphone pointed towards towards the crowd. Like, I guess if you wanted the crowd to sing along, but if you listen real closely, I don't hear a crowd. There is no crowd. It's just me. You're all alone with me. This is ASMR. I'm not gonna do that. This is a fairly sensitive microphone. If I'm like too loud, I'll just blow everyone's eardrums out, and that would be bad. Listen, I don't want my audience to get their ears hurt. Like, maybe listening to me hurts your ears, but why are you listening to me in the first place? That's your problem. But like, if you want to listen to me because you like my voice, I don't want to just suddenly blow your eardrums out. That would be bad. That would make me look bad, and you guys wouldn't be happy. Then my 1 like on my Origin Run video would be gone. I don't want that. It's bad. For my average views, though, it does seem like this series is doing all right. Like, it's not too many, but it does seem to be higher than some of my other videos, especially when they're like first launched. Because a lot of my older videos do have quite a few views, but these ones are fairly recent and they're getting decent amounts. Like just below 10, that's all right for the average that I usually get. So no, I can't complain really. But again, just gotta hope for that algorithm. Come on, algorithm, gotta give these people some classic Risk of Rain content, specifically mine. I mean, another reason I started the series is just because, like, you know, just in case there is the chance that I get picked up by the algorithm and recommended to people, there's like the slim chance that I could gain some traction for my channel and then become eligible for ad revenue, or whatever the fuck you call that. And it would just like be a slight boost to the amount of money that I'd get. Like, not enough to make it a career, of course. I am doing some pretty basic stuff. But you know, just like a small boost, just like enough to pay for like 2 bags of chips instead of 1. You know what I'm talking about? I am still considering the solitaire stream. I'm mostly just concerned about my camera, because I could bend my laptop down, but then it would be at an awkward angle. I'd have to set up an entire rig. Main thing I have around me is cardboard boxes, so that would be kind of unstable. I think the camera quality would be fine. I am kind of a low quality person. I've got a fairly low quality setup. Like, my microphone definitely isn't the clearest. And you know, it's not like I check through all of my videos, I cut whenever there's downtime. No, this is just more of a raw experience. I'm not trying to cherry pick it and make it the best thing possible. It would probably help if I were to do that, but I just don't want to. You know, this is supposed to be just me playing Risk of Rain. You're going to see me playing Risk of Rain, and if I go silent, you'll know that I'm trying to focus. But then occasionally I will just remember to explain things that's happening, just in case anybody's still curious. Because there's quite a bit to this game, even though it is fairly basic. I'm just going to hit teleport right now. Where's the cremator? Where's our boy? Give us our boy. It's just a Tyson beast. It's not fun. Ah! There's the bison slapping me again. Oh, I'm red. Oh, that's cool. I guess if you're overclocked as Handy, you'll become red in the class icon. That's nice. You know what? I'm gonna pick a different survivor. Handy's just not doing it. Generate the number. I didn't mean to hit try again. Let's see. So we got 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minor. Okay. Is our boy. I'll activate Origin. Why not? We got the artifact. Might as well use it. Yeah, this is just gonna be the randomizer episode. I guess I'll just try to get this video to at least an hour. That is the most comfortable area when it comes to these episodes. They are usually around an hour. It's mostly just the kind of what I'm going for is the kind of content that you just kind of like leave on. You maybe like put on the playlist, so you'll get a good like half day of content just to listen to. You probably won't really watch the entire thing, but you know it'll be in the background, some background noise that you can focus on, rather than just sitting there with the sound of a fan and your tinnitus going. Now something to distract you. It is some of the content that I like. I mean, there is the stuff that I will focus on, but then there's the other stuff that I'll just kind of leave it on the background, help me drown out any other ambient sounds going on, and then just focus on one thing. Helps keep my brainwaves aligned, you know. But yeah, some casual Risk of Rain here. Anyway, with the artifact of Origin, now every 10 minutes we'll get some imps and a special imp overlord that spawns in. And when you kill that imp overlord, he's called the Imp Vanguard. If you watched Brickroad series, he is also known as His Majesty. Once you kill him, you'll get an item, because he just counts as a boss. Which makes sense, it's pretty much just an imp overlord. Keep forgetting I have dashes. Playing as the miner. My favorite character, how could I just forget about his dashes? Boink. Have I taken damage yet? Maybe I could try to get the level 10 achievement. I feel like I've taken damage, but we'll just see. Boink. Thinking if I die next, I'll just play Enforcer. I don't want to do a randomizer for that. I'll just play Enforcer. Because, you know, sometimes you just want to play as a big blue man with a shotgun. I do really like the Enforcer mod for Risk of Rain 2. I remember I was playing some modded Risk of Rain 2 with some friends, and they were what the fuck is the word? They're getting on me about my choices for character mods, saying that the Enforcer and the Miner mod are bad. And that's just not even true. I mean, let's see. They do like Paladin, which is alright. He's a decent character. He has a lot of depth to him. Like, you can kind of choose what kind of class you are, kind of. It's mostly just like healer or some kind of damage. There's a lot of jellies here. Let me just bait them all here. And that wasn't all of them, but I have 2 dashes. Can't stop me. Yeah, Paladin is alright. I'm not a big fan of him, to be honest. Because if you choose the dash, you get mobility, but it's hard to keep up your enchanted status, which means you don't have your ranged attacks. I like playing with both the sword skills, so you have your main sword, which you can't really change out of, and then you have the swing for your secondary, so you'll either spin or it's 2 types of spins, but depending on if you're on the ground or in the air, it'll be a different kind of attack. And then when you're blessed, you'll have a special effect added to them. I do like that playstyle, but can't really keep it up with the dash most of the time. Then there is the lightning, which is almost essential if you want to deal with ranged enemies, but I just don't like playing with it that much. And then there's the lunar shards, which I tried out. Maybe if I were to get more on-hit items, it would be good, but I didn't really like it that much. But it's usually you just take the healing ability, like the shift healing, and then that will get you your what am I trying to say? I'm trying to think of words to play the game at the same time. I lost the achievement, but that doesn't really matter. It replaces your shift mobility, so you lose the mobility, but you get the ability to heal yourself and stay blessed for longer. Well, you can't really dash around and feel like a fast-paced melee character. And then there's your special, which is either a big healing aura. There's the attack speed aura. There's the slowing and lowering aura. Then there's just the big sun ability, which is kind of a meme ability, but it's there. My favorite is the one with attack speed. It does kind of help out with the dash, but you do have to be close to enemies, and getting close to flying enemies is a bit rough as Paladin. We're talking about Risk of Rain 2, by the way, in case anybody's lost. There's a mod that adds a Paladin character, which is mostly melee. I know it's a bit confusing playing Risk of Rain and talking about mods for Risk of Rain 2, but just let me continue. There is the healing ability, which is kind of redundant after some time. And then there's the sun, which, unless you have a good amount of cover, you don't want to use. It's essentially just the grandparent attack where it burns everything alive. Yeah, he's an alright character, he's just not my style. Miner, on the other hand, in Risk of Rain 2, they made him a lot more of an aggressive melee character, which is what he kind of seems to be like in this game. You know, you dash around, you stay close to enemies, and you just do a boatload of damage. And he has an alternate skill, you know, the charge up dash that you have. There's an alternate skill which pretty much instantly casts it. It only has like a 2-second cooldown, so you can spam it, meaning you're the ultimate mobility class next to Loader. The only problem is just keeping up adrenaline, but eventually I don't think you'll need adrenaline stacks. It does really help in the early game though. And then there's Enforcer. I really don't get how they can see how Enforcer is bad. Like, Miner, I can kind of get it because he is a melee character, and melee characters are kind of difficult to understand. And he's pure melee. There's no ranged option. The closest you have to a ranged option is his shotgun ability in Risk of Rain 2. Which is a lot like this game, except it's a bit more difficult to see where you're going to aim, because you can't really aim straight down. But I can kind of get how they could say Miner is bad. You mostly just need practice and a reason to play him. My reason to play him is because he was my favorite in Risk of Rain 1, and seeing him in Risk of Rain 2 would be really cool. But with Enforcer, I just can't get it. He has a shield. This is a 3D space, and you just need to look at something and you will block it. You know, when you kill an ice elite, it'll be that big blast of ice that will freeze you. You can just block that straight up. Just back up a little bit, make sure your shield is pointed at it, and you will block it. You don't even need to look directly at it. You can look like slightly to the side of it, and you'll still block it. That's how busted he is. And he gets bonus attack speed when he's in that state, so he'll be doing more damage. If you're using the basic shotgun, it pierces through enemies, and I think it even pierces through the terrain. So you can just shoot from behind a wall with maximum protection, and you'll be just fine. I guess his tear gas does suck, because it just blinds enemies, but if you get the alternate skill, you can just blow things up. It activates, it does enough damage to proc the bands, so that's just even more damage that the Enforcer didn't need. And let's say you don't want the shotgun, you just want to do single target damage. There is the assault rifle, which it can get pretty fast, and it's got a really powerful thud sound effect. It just I'm fucking dead. I'm talking about the Enforcer too much. It just goes stack that with attack speed, and it becomes a fucking rave. I'm getting pretty heated about this, but it's just, I don't know. I'm having fun talking about something, but like in Risk of Rain 2, the Enforcer mod, it is community made, so it's a bit unbalanced, I guess. But he's just a fucking beast. He is a giant man in blue. You can activate police sirens. He has a shotgun and a big shield that can block everything. How can you say he is a bad character? I guess if your goal was just doing damage, then yeah, he isn't the greatest when it comes to damage. However, he is great when it comes to surviving long enough to dish out enough damage to kill anything. Not to mention, if you use your shield bash ability, you can deflect projectiles. Now, you do have to use this when you're not sprinting. It's best to use this when you're in shield mode, when you can't sprint. But if you're not sprinting and you hit that shield bash button just right, you'll deflect projectiles, which do a shitload of damage. Like, I'm pretty sure you can one-shot a Lemurian first stage just by deflecting one of their fireballs. It's great. Like, your shotgun can, like, two-shot, I'm pretty sure. It is a fairly weak shotgun. It's not as strong as Captain's, because, you know, if it was, he'd be quite busted. But, like, he has the ability to survive. That's his strong suit. He can survive pretty much anything. How do you think he survived this planet this long? Yeah, he has his shield, that's how. Imagine if Commando had a shield. Man, be the best. I'm dead again. I'm gonna play Enforcer now. I've been talking about Enforcer for too much. I'm gonna play Enforcer. He's not gonna be as good as the Risk of Rain 2 version, but you know what? He's gonna be something. Look at this man. Look at him go. He is ready for action. It's gonna be the first triple episode, the triple character episode. This recording has gone off the charts. I guess this is what happens when you haven't been recording for a while. You just have a shit ton of stuff to say, and you can't stop yourself. But you know what? Who cares? It's my channel. Who knows? Maybe people will find this entertaining, you know? I'm going Joker mode. Maybe I should start streaming, except my shit won't be able to handle it. Like, best it could do is, like, record my camera, and, I could play Solitaire. That is why I have the idea for a Solitaire stream, and if that doesn't work, I could probably just use my phone. Or my iPad that I haven't used for quite a long time and needs to be plugged. It essentially needs to be plugged in or else it dies. There's 2 large chests here, and then there's the small chest up there. Guaranteed one. Bonk. Oh, I'm having fun. It's good to be back. Even though I didn't really have a reason to be gone, it's good to be back. The reason is just because I didn't feel like recording. Actually, I wanted to record, but I'm just like, you know what? I can do it some other time. I was procrastinating. Oh, this is all a man wants in life. Just have fun. Bonk. I fucked up everything. Bonk. Nice. You see, that's the kind of damage she does. It's not the best damage, but you know what? It's something. Try and hit me. Try and hit me. Can't. Bitch. Yeah, he's definitely not the greatest in this game. He is probably one of the worst. But you know what? Who cares? You're a big man, big shotgun. Boom. You have a grenade launcher. Shotgun doesn't really act like a shotgun in this game too. It's mostly just a short-ranged piercing weapon. But you know what? Just makes it even better. You don't even need to be up close and personal. You just need to be close enough. And you can just go straight through crowds. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. In this case, 2 aliens with 1 round of however many, whatever kind of ammo this is. What is this, like 2 gauge? one gauge shotgun, literally a fucking cannon. Who needs a spread of bullets when I got one giant ball? Anyway, let's actually play the game now. Ah, I missed. Come here, come here, come here. Go and get some. Boom. You want some? Come and get some. Say hello to my little friend. Oh boy. Hey, imps. Y'all suck. That one more time. Bonk. Fireworks. Not bad. I'm gonna scoot my microphone a little bit back. There we go. And there we go. I just opened up that the floor. Ah, maybe I should be careful. Need to remember the Enforcer is a slow man. I think that's the biggest downside in this game. It's not like the damage he does. The damage he does is pretty fine, but like he's just slow. Like the quickest thing he has is just the grenade launcher. It's like the shotgun does alright damage, but it has a slow fire rate. Unless you're in shield form, which just makes it slower. Grenade just fires out instantly, it does a lot of damage. And there's not much downtime to when you can attack again. Ah, thought I died for a second. I just saw the Enforcer fly a bit and I'm like, oh, he's dead. What an unfortunate turn of events. Oh. Can't touch me. Boom. That's a lot of balls. It's not even any balls. I do like the title for my first video. I'm just like, how do I tie in what just happened to the title? You know, I'll just go to the big event, which was the cremator fight, where 3 world spawn cremators came and just destroyed me. And that scavenger. That was the most shocking part. Just a fucking scavenger comes out of nowhere. I could have gotten a 56 leaf clover first run without even having to get to the final stage. I mean, the final stage is usually where shit goes down. Why not? You know what, maybe after I'm done recording this video and getting it uploaded, I might try to do that solitaire stream. Maybe I'll do like a Mario in a top hat style stream announcement video. Except I'm not funny, so I can't really come up with anything. Kaboo. Here we go. I'm gonna go down. Teleporter. Alright. Can we get past stage 3 challenge? Have I gotten past? No, not yet. Did I? No, magma barracks. Okay, I survived them. I went to the magma barracks. I've gotten past stage 3 once this entire video. And I've gone through 2 characters. And some fucking spiders that's gonna screw me up. This isn't risk of range, so I can't deflect projectiles. I meant to put up my shield, that's the thing. One thing they did switch around in the Risk of Rain 2 mod is that your shield mode is activated with your special, but it has no cooldown, and your grenades are activated with your shift or your utility skill. So that means if you get Hard Light Afterburner, you'll be able to shoot out more grenades. And I hope they don't change it, because there is a Lysate cell which acts another charge to your special, but I don't think it needs to. I don't think that needs to be a thing. I'm low on damage now. Where's my damage at? Maybe I could use a hit list. Some more barbed wire, that's nice. Never say no to barbed wire. I scratch my arm. Anyway. Shields up! I really should think of other games that I want to play. Just depends on how easy it would be to record them. Maybe I could have. I remembered this game from a while ago. I used to have it on my DS. It was the Transformers War for Cybertron games, and I recently learned that they were out on like Xbox, Wii, and stuff like PlayStation. I think it was Xbox and PlayStation. I'm not sure about Wii though. Those looked like a lot better. Like they seem to be like proper third-person shooters. The DS one, of course, it was like downgraded because it's the DS. What do you expect? But maybe I'll try to port those. The problem is that when I tried to get an emulator for the Xbox ones, there's Origin activating, but when I tried to play the Xbox ones, it was just really laggy, so I couldn't really record it properly, or I couldn't play it properly. We got a tentacle, of course, but it was difficult to record because it just play, not record. I wasn't recording anything at the time. It was difficult to play because it was just laggy all the time. I couldn't do anything without it crashing. It's like if anybody does watch this and they know what I'm talking about, if there's a solution, that would be fantastic. Maybe I could just record that. So I do remember playing the DS. I got an emulator for the DS one, and I played those ones through. I think just the Decepticons though, because that one was my favorite. I think I just like the characters more. They're cooler. Okay, Decepticons are cooler. Don't at me. But yeah, I played through the Decepticon games, and it was about what I remember. It was a bit difficult playing it out with an Xbox controller. Maybe my hands just got more used to traditional controls, because they are a bit weird when it comes to playing on a DS. But it was manageable. Yeah, I would love to play the quote-unquote better versions, because they seem to be the better version. And it also appears that the Decepticon story is what happens before the Autobot story, which I guess also makes sense. I remember when I was little, I played Autobots first, then I heard about Decepticons, and I'm like, I also want that one. So I eventually got both of them. God, it was such a fun game to play as a kid. It was also kind of fun playing it recently, but I also noticed parts that were just absolute bullshit. And I remember when I was as a kid, when I was playing it, there were these slug enemies. And of course, this is still the DS version. I don't know if these were an enemy in the console, but there were these slug enemies. They're like blue plasma slugs. They shot out plasma balls, and they had a shield around them. And when they shot out the plasma balls, they just like grew a bunch of spikes. And I remember they scared me, so I was too afraid to go into like the third mission, I think it was. Another thing with that is on that same mission, there were these depth charges, which were just bombs that would float in the air, and then when you would get too close, they would start homing in towards you and do a lot of damage. And those also scared me, because it's like, oh no, if I walk too close to something, I will die instantly. So I was too much of a pussy to go through those stages the first few times when I was playing. And looking back at it, it was really fun. Those depth charges were scary though. Like I came back and I'm like, it's not a big deal, and then I just get murdered by the depth charges, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can understand why I was scared of him as a kid. Yeah, it was fun going back. Fun remembering memories, you know? It's a stupid way to say it, but I think you all know what I mean. If you're watching my channel, you probably have similar brain cell count, or you understand what I'm talking about. I missed the ATGs. Yeah, it's not It's not that good though. I mean, I can kind of activate it with the my double jump. I would like a jetpack. That would be nice. But yeah, I remember my favorite character. It was Barricade. And I think the most strongest character that I remember consistently being strong was just Starscream, because when you level them up, you'd get a certain amount of skill points. It's typical, and you'll put that into 3 categories, and it'll change depending on this character. So like if you were to choose Megatron, I'm pretty sure you had like endurance option, a strength option, and then something else. So endurance was like health and everything, and strength was melee damage. So he was definitely just a tank. And for Starscream, he had an option called Firepower, and one of these upgrades made it so his main attack, it was a laser element. So that means it only dealt increased damage to one kind of enemy element, but like not as much to the others. But it was laser, and his melee was solid. So it was 3 elements. There's laser, plasma, and solid. Usually solid was like melee, rockets. Plasma was pretty basic, and lasers was also pretty basic. You'd pretty much just be able to tell what they were depending on what they were. But Starscream had firepower abilities and skill abilities. For skill, there was a chance that he could fire a 3rd laser. This was pretty alright. And then for firepower, his laser attacks would be explosive. And this doesn't sound like much, but what I remember playing on the DS was that I would upgrade this to the explosives, and it wouldn't matter what element I'm fighting against, because it would just do a load of damage against anything. So it's like I don't need to strategically change characters to do this specific amount of damage or go to my melee. I could just slap him with these lasers and do a shitload of damage, because explosions are just that powerful. And then I remember my favorite character was just Barricade. He was one of the light characters. I didn't really care much that he was a lightweight. I just thought he sounded cool. You know, he had like the tough guy voice, you know. He sounded all like this. He was all aggressive, you know. And I do remember one of his abilities. He had his melee would get the he also had a laser primary, but his he didn't have the explosive lasers, unfortunately, but he had skill points that would give him his melee attack would also get plasma damage, so it made him a fairly versatile character. So not only was he my favorite, but he could also be used in multiple situations which required multiple elements. And he had a cool 5-hit melee combo. So like usually most characters had like a 3 melee combo. I think Starscream had a 4 melee hit combo. Barricade had 5 melee hit combo, and that was badass. He had like dual batons, and like holy shit, that was the coolest thing ever. I think on the Autobots side, Cliff Jumper also had that. That was his name. I recently played this. I shouldn't know this, but I don't. Yeah, he was my favorite just because he sounded cool, and you know, he had the 5-hit melee combo. I think I mostly used melee with him because it was just cool, and melee was pretty powerful. Like you'd hit that, you would like hit them multiple times and they'll just get stunned, and then you hit them with the last hit and they'll just get knocked down, so they couldn't do anything for a while. And it was just strong, you know. Since you have to upgrade the strength stat anyway to get the extra element, that meant your melee attacks were already strong. Barricade was a bit like a glass cannon when it came to melee, because he had stats to get his melee abilities up, but he didn't have any health stats, which was a bit weird. But you know, it was still fun to play. But I think my go-to was like Starscream and Barricade, because Starscream, not only was he flying, but he had the explosive lasers, and then Barricade just he was cool. That's the only excuse I can give for him. And I guess he had plasma damage. I don't think Starscream could get plasma damage. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, or remembers. I think you guys would know what I'm talking about because I explained it, but I don't think anybody experienced it. If you experienced it, please let me know because I want somebody to understand me. I want to be understood here. This is a great moment in my childhood. This was fun as hell. Yeah. It is nice that I'm figuring out things to talk about that aren't just like Risk of Rain, like, oh yeah, I'll grab this item. Yeah, this item's pretty good. You know, I am happy I can find other things to talk about. Nah, I shouldn't have hit the teleporter. There's the chest up there. Maybe I can try to farm my imp for some gold, because he does seem to drop gold on hit. Yeah, maybe I can just farm him. I'm getting a decent amount of gold too, so yeah, this isn't a bad idea at all. Come on, for once the tentacle is actually useful. You look at that. What a surprise! Can't believe it. A useless item turned useful because of a specific situation. Unbelievable. Keep attacking. I didn't tell you to stop. Give me more money. Give me more money. You stupid idiot. Give me more money. Start slapping them. Thank you. I think I might just go to contact fly. I think I've had enough of this run. There's the Vanguard again. Good day. Alright. I'm just gonna stay in shield mode. I'm gonna get the achievement. We'll make this the this is the big finisher for this run. We get the 5 minutes in shield mode achievement. The achievement that no man has gotten before. We will be the first in Risk of Rain history to stay in shield mode for 5 minutes straight. Whatever, this is gonna be boring though. I just want to get on my phone. Even though you can't see what I'm talking about. I wish I saved the Transformers talk for now, because now there's nothing to talk about. What am I gonna do now? I've trapped myself in a corner. Oh my god. Whatever. I'm gonna slowly walk over to this Clayman over here, and then just bonk him. Alright, now we wait. Let's see. Maybe I can talk about other games that I'd like to play while I scratch my head. Let's see. There's Half-Life, of course. I want to try to figure out that audio problem. Then, I could consider it. If not, we could probably try Black Mesa or Half-Life 2. Trying to think of anything else. Because I don't want to buy any games anytime soon. Maybe Borderlands? Nah. That one's a definitely far maybe. Because it's just not my cup of tea. And I'm not sure how well that would work as a Let's Play, because there's a lot of side content. Like, this game is made for replayability. Borderlands has the New Game Plus, but I'm pretty sure that's something you'd rather stream, I feel like. Because then you could let your chat say, hey, you should probably like do this side content, and then you could interact with them instead of just like, okay, I finished this quest, now we have a bunch of side content. I'll let you guys say in the comments what you'd want me to do for the side content next. Like, I'd rather want to just interact with you right on the spot, rather than having to wait for the video to upload, wait for comments to start rolling in of what I should do next. And make sure you guys can actually read what it is. You know, and at least when I'm streaming, you guys would know exactly what I have instead of having to skim through the video to see exactly what I have. There's Halo. I was considering Halo. It just depends on if it can record well. I feel like Combat Evolved could record well. Halo 2, Halo 3 maybe. Maybe Halo 4 too. I don't have Halo 5, I don't have an Xbox, it's not on MCC, I can't play it on PC. But definitely Halo 1 through 4 could maybe work, even Reach 2. But my problem with the Master Chief Collection is that when it comes to cutscenes, for like Halo 3, the audio is like slightly delayed. So like you'll see, let's say the opening cutscene, you see Master Chief rush up to Arbiter, and he puts his Magnum, or I think he steals a Marine's Magnum and puts it up against the Arbiter's chin. Like you see that happen, and then slightly later you hear the sound of him getting up, grabbing the Magnum, and then pushing it up against Arbiter's chin. You know, so if there is a fix to that, then I will consider doing Halo 3 and beyond. Because I think that problem also applies to Reach. I don't know how it happened, because I remember it being fine, and then all of a sudden it's all out of sync. I've verified the integrity of the game files, I've uninstalled, reinstalled, tried a bunch of things. I really don't know what the problem is at this point. I guess this is just tough shit. Because like during gameplay, it's fine. It's all correct. You know, it's in line. It's only when it comes to the cutscenes when it's a problem, and it's not that big of a deal, but it just ticks me off. What else? Again, there's the War for Cybertron. If I can figure out how to make it less laggy. It's like for that game, the menu is laggy. You get through that, the cutscenes are fine. You go back into the gameplay, and it's all laggy again, which is the problem. What else could there be? I'm trying to think of other games that I have. They're not coming to mind. Let me try to pull up the Steam app. I can look through my library. Battle Block Theater, maybe. Maybe if I can get Jack to play that. There's Deadbolt, of course. Kind of want to get myself a bit rustier at that, though. Maybe GTFO, again, if Jack will play that. Definitely a multiplayer game. A co-op game. VVVVVV. That's another fun game. I remember finding the demo when I was young, and then eventually remembering it and actually buying it on Steam. Maybe I can play that. That's a fun game. And there's a few games that I have here. Maybe I could consider playing them. I'm mostly just trying to find things to pass time while I get this achievement. Because, like I've said before, this is one of the boring achievements. Yeah, I've got a few games here. So, maybe I could turn them into some Let's Plays, you know. Man, I got a few ideas. Nothing too spectacular. But you know, I could at least pump some content out. And some variety stuff rather than just Risk of Rain. I am having fun with this, of course, but you know, some extra games wouldn't hurt, you know. I just realized how tall these imps are. Maybe it's just because I'm kneeling, but they're pretty tall. It's like 6 foot versus 5'11". I really didn't expect to see myself playing Enforcer. Because, like, you know, I jumped in, I hit the randomizer. Okay, we're going to do handy runs. Okay, this is going to be a handy episode. We're going to have a great time. Then those runs just kept failing, so I thought, you know what, might as well randomize again. Got the minor. And then I was going on about Enforcer. Might as well play Enforcer, you know? I got in the mindset of playing Enforcer. What a turn of events. See, if this was the Brickroad series, he wouldn't have touched Enforcer after that first episode. And no, he didn't. I mean, he went back and he did the Enforcer Monsoon run because he said he was going to do Monsoon runs for each character. But like, that's outside of the 100% series. My microphone is buzzing again when I talk. I don't know how much you guys notice it, because it only occasionally comes up for me. Or at least that's when I notice it. Also, I'm going to wait until like 30 minutes. If I don't get this achievement, then I'll just go ahead and leave. Because I feel like I would have gotten it by now. And I know I've definitely gotten it just like this. I mean, you can get the handy run, or the handy achievements in a similar fashion, so it'll make sense if this one also works this way. And I definitely remember doing the same strategy and getting the achievement. So either 5 minutes is just really fucking slow, or, you know, I guess I just can't get the achievement this way. Or I've already gotten it and I just haven't noticed it because I was too busy talking. Yeah, I'll just wait a little longer. So, like jazz. Yeah, I really want to consider that a solitaire stream. I have like got 2 decks of cards here. There's some of the fancier decks. Got the Marquise, Morales, and Firebird. There's also the Stargazer, but that one sucks. You can barely tell the colors apart. I got that one because it looked cool, but then when you actually play with them, it's like, holy shit, what am I looking at? Is this a black card? Is this a red card? And yeah, I guess you could look at the shape, but like, with these, you can look at the corner, it's like, oh, that's a black 3, so that's either a clubs or a spades. And when it comes to playing solitaire, that's all you really need to know until it comes to fitting them within their respective piles. Oh, we got the Origin Man. Okay. Anyway, didn't get the achievement, whatever. Unless I did and I just didn't notice it. But we got some fireworks. Whatever, we're going to the contact light after I get this multi-shot. And that legendary chest, I forgot about that. I should have gotten the test coil, but you know what? Centipede works well too, because that just latches onto an enemy and constantly deals damage instead of having to be close to them. And there's a plasma chain. Would have been nice if we got a Tesla coil from the legendary chest to make up for the one that we missed. But who needs it anyway? I would like more drones. I feel like we're on the contact light. We can get a few drones. I have VR. I'm not sure how we'll do a series of hot dog squishes and pancakes, but that's like the one reason I want VR, just for that game. Shout out to Anton for making VR shooting with hot dogs. Doesn't need a shout out, but like, he doesn't need a shout out from me. That's what I mean. Whatever. You will get one, even though it's insignificant. Only like 18 people at most would get it. Man, I hope anybody who is watching this series enjoys what I'm doing. Hopefully there is just that one person who's sticking around. And no, I'm not talking to myself, okay? I barely watch my own videos. I have occasionally, but like not really. Just occasionally I thought, okay, how long did this video do? Like maybe I wanna watch this one. So I remember a funny moment that happened when I was recording this one. I wanna hear that funny moment. I would like a use item. I would like drones and a use item. I know I could have put a used item there, but that's just the safeguard lantern. Nobody wants that. Shit's barely even useful. There's a drone. There's some thallium. Hello, sticky bomb. I open up that large barrel, hoping for a use item. There is no use item. Use items don't exist. Have you ever seen a use item? No. Got the will of the wisp. I want to cause a nuke when I kill things. Just like that. Batman over here. I can barely break. I can almost break. It feels like it should be late at night, but no, I just woke up early. My window's closed. Hold on. I gotta open up these curtains. Should have done this when I was waiting for that Enforcer achievement. Would have been a much better idea. Hopefully this fucking curtain rod doesn't fall over. It's been a problem. I don't want to be mid-recording and then just hear that falling down. Alright, we're back. This has been a pretty wild recording. I got back from retirement, you know. Back in the meat grinder. Gotta have some fun. I meant to get the Guardian Heart, but who needs it anyway? I'm too badass for Guardian Heart. Should've gotten the crit. Hey, we got a use item. We got some gold. Let's get some money. This is one of the classic items that Risk of Rain 2 Miner works perfectly with, because he gets adrenaline when he gets gold. If you get gold on hit, you get more adrenaline, which leads to more attack speed, which leads to more gold on hit, which leads to more adrenaline. You see where I'm going with this. I just got a mine, you know? It's about time that I mined a diamond. Alright, let's look some more goodies. Meat nuggets. Gotta love the meat nuggets. Now I gotta adjust my headphones. I can't hear shit. Hopefully nothing sneaks up on me. That's something sneaking up on me. Oh no! Good thing my reflexes are too fucking fast. Too badass. Hey, there's a monster log. I forget that you can still get those. Drone repair kit. Might as well take that. It's better than money. Who needs the money anyway? If I could get some missiles, that would be even better. Because who needs to repair your drones when you're killing everything before they can even hurt your drones? Some good old sunlight, even though it's not really coming through some gray clouds, you know? It's like the British sky, but, you know, at least there's a chance for it to clear up, you know? That's like the benefit of America. Like, we might not have free healthcare, but we got sunlight. Now, I do wonder what kind of a what kind of company is it's kind of tech, but is it like an American company? Is it just like a worldwide company? I mean, there definitely are people who are trying to steal from it, you know. But who's to say they take place on Earth? Maybe we colonize other planets. What if this takes place in the same universe as Halo? You know, we experienced the fall of Reach during Providence caused the fall of Reach, you know? Hey, Matt Pat, get on that. Providence, Risk of Rain, is responsible for the fall of Reach. I expect a video within the next 2 hours. Everybody tweet at Matt Pat. what's going on. I'm having fun. I've said that too many times, but like it's just true. Oh no, the orange jellyfish. Whatever shall I do? Shooting at balls! I want to try to do a bit more like voice acting content. I do enjoy doing that. I had one idea. It's like a Silly Billy versus the unmatched power of the sun. It's like a yo, my name is Silly Billy, and I. It's like some distorted noises to show that he's getting murdered by the unmatched power of the sun. That is how the comic goes. Fusion. Golden gun. I already grabbed that key card. Get out of here. I feel like the background of the stage is nice. One thing that I like looking at is just like backgrounds on the stage. I feel like it's all orange, mostly because like this is a crash site. It's all burnt down and everything. It would be cool to explore this terrain though, like what happened around the crash site. I feel like the closest we have to that is in the Starstorm mod. There's like a barren wasteland, I think. Some map similar to that, where it's all orange, canyon-like. I do plan on doing Starstorm, don't worry. We'll get our Starstorm content eventually. I do really like the Technician. He's a fun character. Just throw wrenches at shit and get the sentries going. It's like Engineer, but a bit more combat focused. Like Engineer's about fighting in awkward angles. This guy's just about doing a lot of damage. And I think now that we got that other Hopu feather, we can get into the storage room without wasting the card, so get everything. Get extra fire, why not? Excuse me. Ooh, dynamite plunger, let's do it. This is fun. It is more fun if you're playing a character with more attack speed. So like a Huntress, Commando, maybe even Bandit would work. Dynamite Plunger just feels like a fit Bandit too. It's a cowboy, it's gotta blow shit up. There we got the Dynamite Nuggets. Eventually we'll have enough to do Providence. I think I'll save them all for like the end or final phase and then just try to one-shot them. Try to focus them into one group. And then hopefully he walks over that, and then just does unbelievable amounts of damage. Like, this man is gonna get blown away. He's gonna get blown to the moon of Petrichor 5, meet his brother, and then be like, ah shit. Like, I get that we're stuck here together, and some monster literally murdered me, but like, I still don't like you. You threw those worms in the gravity well. And Mythos is gonna be sad because he cares about his brother and he was just being stupid. But Providence is like, nah, you're being too stupid. There's a key card. We don't even have to break in. Oh, there goes our fun. Gotta do the civilized way. Oh, this is Vanguard. Call of Duty Vanguard. I've never played that. I have not played Call of Duty Vanguard. I don't plan on playing Call of Duty Vanguard. And this guy's all ugly. I feel like how they have, they brought back Origin in a way in Risk of Rain 2 with the Artifact of Vengeance where, oh, my drone is stuck in the wall. Instead of summoning an imp, it just summons a clone of yourself. It's an interesting take. The clone is definitely weaker than the Imp Overlord, but I guess fighting a full-sized Imp Overlord in Risk of Rain 2 would be a bit difficult. Like, this guy, you can kind of outrun him. And as long as you don't go too far away, he won't dash at you. And the dash is really the most dangerous attack they have. Oh, hello. There's an actual info code. I just killed your brother not too long ago. Grover. I would like to see another Brickroad 2 DLC set in the Red Plain. That's apparently the origin, the land of origin for the imps. It's like, especially you mostly notice this when an imp die, maybe they just get sent back to the Red Plain because you see them like get dragged into a portal with the imp overlords that spawns behind them, and with the normal imps it just spawns underneath them, and you see them like struggling to get out of it. It's like maybe they're just being sent back to their home world, ready, awaiting punishment. I mean, this death animation is pretty gruesome. They split in half. You can see all their guts and everything. I mean, it's also described in the logbook for the info book. Talks about how the logbook writer, most likely the commando, is just horrified by the sight of the imp overlord just like splitting itself in half after it kills him, seeing the internals of this creature. Commando's gone through some shit. I do believe it is the commando. He seems to be like the sole survivor. Like, I feel like in the lore he is the one person to escape. Like everything else is just for gameplay. He seems like the one person who have actually escaped. Look at this. Look at this. Can't hurt me. You can't hurt me. I am invincible. This is the ideal enforcer situation. I'll be on the lookout. Oh yes, they can. Ah! That was loud. That. Oh my god. Okay. Got a big pile of nuggets here. Try to get some more with worms. If I don't die, that's great. Oh! Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we're ready to do Providence. Oh, hey, there's a worm log. Pick it up! The ornate worm. It just counts as a bag worm, though. Unfortunate. Okay, let's stay close to him so that he just swings at us. Swing and a miss. Ooh, too slow. Now we're gonna wait for his try to wait for his shadow to die. No. That wasn't as big as I thought, but you know what? It was fun. That's all that matters. Come here, Bobby boy. Boom! Headshot! My hands are shaking, my hands are shaking. I need to remember the full quote. FPS. No. I'm swimming. My hands are shaking. I'm shaking, but I'm still getting killed. I'm still getting headshot. Like, boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot. I don't remember the full quote, but I know that part at least. That man was going Giga Chat mode. Anyway. That was a fun run. Kind of turned into me talking a lot, which is pretty good. It means that I have other things to talk about, so that means I can be like somewhat entertaining, which is nice. It was an early morning run, but I still had quite a bit of energy. It wasn't like I woke up tired and forced myself to record. No, I just thought might as well do something to pass the time. Anyway, that was nice. I didn't get the achievement, it seems. But who cares? Who needs prescriptions anyway? Yeah. We're already at 90%. Not bad. Okay. Here's some of the main challenges we have. Not too many. And then for our monster logs, we got this. Got the worm. That mouth. I think that's it. Do like how we got the Providence log, though. That's nice. Anyway, it's good to be back, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.